Hey everybody, Forever Rich 82 here. Hope you're staying safe and being well out there. So we're going to do another couple NES quizzes for today. Last time we did Genesis and I did pretty well. Except for that Crystal Pony gay shit. I don't understand why they made that, but whatever. I mean, you gotta make games for girls, I guess. But personally, I think that's dog shit. Anyways, hopefully, I'll get these right or get them wrong. We'll see. We'll find out, won't we? So let's go ahead and let's just get it started, huh? I think that would be a good idea. Let's do that thing. All right. Shoot me or shoot at me, whatever. This would be IREM's image fight, I believe, because I remember seeing the 1 through 4 on the bottom. I want to say this is image fight. I could be wrong. The port of this was very shit, though, because it was released in 91? Yeah, image fight. Oh, 90, excuse me. It looks like maybe it was Micronics. I may have to look into that. I'm curious. Yeah, that port was shit. It's a good game, though. This is, Kemco Kid Clown, I want to say. They released a game on the NES, and then they released one also on the SNES as well. I guess it was Kemco's mascot for a time? I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, Kid Clown in Nightmare World. Yeah. It's alright. I mean, it's your standard platformer. I mean, I'll be honest. Fucking Fester's Quest. You know, this game would be badass if it... First of all, if it wasn't stupidly hard, and secondly, it didn't have those maze sections, because I always got lost in those. Because, retro games, mazes, don't work for me. They don't click. You can tell they use this engine from the Blaster Master. And they have these frogs, too, that are from Blaster Master as well. So they stole some assets. I mean, that's fine. They're the ones that made it. Oh, my good God. I want to say 10-yard fight. I could be wrong. 10-yard. Let's just say 10-yard fight. I'm probably wrong. I mean, because I don't like. It is okay. I didn't know that. I don't play sports games hardly or football games. I like baseball games. I still don't know all the ones on the NES. There's quite a few. Oh, this is Kung Fu, also known as Spartan X in Japan. You know they made a sequel that we never got, Spartan X2. It's not bad. It's just really short and it's really fucking easy. But for what it was fine. I mean, the game was called Kung Fu Master in the arcade and everywhere else, but for the NES it was just called Kung Fu, so I don't understand that. It was a classic by IRM, of course. This would be Wacky Races. Why? Because I know Hanna-Barbera properties pretty well. Was not really a fan of the cartoon, but this looks like a fun little platformer. I never played it, to be honest. I've seen it, though. Yeah, Wacky Races. Made by Atlas, yeah, before they went total weeb, they made shit like this. That and, like, Widget. You guys remember that cartoon from the 90s? Probably. Metal Storm, fuck yeah. This game is awesome. It's hard as shit, though. Especially because you gotta beat the game twice to see the real ending, quote-unquote, but the second quest will bring you to your knees, the first one does not. It's a short game, but it's hard. But one of IREM's best. What is this, like an IREM special video? I mean... So far, all I'm seeing is IREM properties. Maybe. Let's see. No, this is Power Wrestling. Listen, when you hear this song for the first time, it's always going to be stuck in your head. You can be like guys like Fighter Hayabusa and King Kong Corn or whatever the fuck his name is. You know, the creator of Fire Pro Wrestling, this was one of his first wrestling games, if not his first wrestling game. And I think Tag Team Wrestling was too. Fucking Karate Kid. You know, this game wouldn't be bad if it wasn't so stiff and the fact that enemies just pop out of nowhere and knocking you back. That knockback damage is the most brutal part of it. It almost hits the mark, but not quite. It's a hard-ass game. I don't hate it, believe it or not. I don't hate Jaws either. They're just fucked up in design. Okay, now this I have no idea. I want to say F1 Formula something or other, but it's probably not that. I mean, it's an F1 race. It's an F1 car. I'm just going to say F1 Formula something. I don't remember the full title. No, something completely different. I didn't know they made an NES version of that. I knew they made one on the SNES because the magazines at the time said that was like the best racing game for the time. I don't know. This would be Bram Stoker's Dracula. Now, a lot of people shit on this game. I don't. I actually like this game, believe it or not. I've never beaten it, but the music is a little acquired tastes. The sound design is a headache, but the game itself really isn't all that bad. I like it. I like it better than the 16-bit versions, because it's more playable than that. We have your little short sword that's fucked off. Oh, speaking of short swords that can fuck off, 8 eyes. You know, 2 players can play this game. One person controls the bird, which I believe his name, I think it's Orin. Or I don't remember the name, it's not important. This game is bullshit hard. You have to beat it like 3 times to see the real ending. Fuck that. But one day I kind of want to do it. Maybe. Double Dragon. I mean, all I gotta do is like hear like 3 seconds of the music and I would know exactly what it is. Pretty good port. There's no 2-player mode, so that kind of knocks it down to quite a few, actually. But you got this cool experience system where if you get 1,000 EXP, you earn a new move. I mean, that's kind of neat. I still prefer it to the Sega Master System version, even though that one's co-op, but the game just plays like shit. This would be Wolverine. It's also called, like, in some places, X-Men 2 Wolverine. Because you guys know there was an X-Men game by LJN 2. We have kick-ass music by Geoff Folan, rest in peace, and Tim, the Geoff brothers. Some people don't like their sound because they have like a C64 sound, because they do, but I still think it sounds badass. Oh my god, what is this? I always say Flight of the Navigator, because or Flight of the Intruder. I doubt that's what it is, though. I have no idea what this is, man. Okay, F-15 Strike Eagle. Sorry, never played, never saw. So, I'm shit out of luck there. So we got Donkey Kong Jr. Math. You know, I never saw this in the wild. The only way I saw it was on the Wii Shop channel when it first came out. I mean, I'm sure it was sold here in America. I never saw it. Not even in game stores. Like at Toys R Us where you had to get the tickets and take it to the cage to get your game. Yeah, I never saw it there either. So I never knew this game existed until then. I mean, it's edutainment, so it's kind of dog shit. Okay, now, obviously this is Super C, but this is the European port. So this is Super Probector. I think that's how it's pronounced. Super Probector. Probector 2, Eternal Evil Forces. I mean, I'm going to give myself a point for that, because I knew what it was, just not the exact name. Probotector or whatever. MC Kids, I hate this game. The control is just ass, it's way too slippery, and it's made by Virgin Games, and I don't like it. Let's just put it that way. Some people like this game, but I was not one of them. It was a rental, and me and my friend Steve hated it. Not as much as Blues Brothers, because that game sucked shit, but that game's pretty bad too. This would be Bad Dudes, also known as Bad Dudes vs. Dragon Ninja elsewhere, and the NES port is not very good. Look at that frame rate. That's not this video fucking up. That's the frame rate of the game. And back then, we just accepted it. You know, game was actually made by Namco, the NES port, or Namcot, as they know them for the international. Yeah, not many people know that. It was made by them. Hell yeah, Punisher. I love shooting the saxophone player, made by LJN, or actually Beam Software, but published by LJN. Now, believe it or not, this game's actually a lot of fun to play if you like arcade shooters and stuff. It is bullshit hard, but it's fun too, so I suggest giving it a try. Honestly, it's fun. But make sure you play music in the background when you play, because the game doesn't have any, except for the saxophone player. This would be Zombie Nation. It's also known as something Arabaru Tengu or something in Japanese. This game was just fucked up. I played this on stream, I think, a while back, and I beat it too. I was proud of myself. It's not a bad game, but it's also just like, it's one of those games where you're just like, what the fuck is this? The controls are very slippery. They have it on Steam, by the way, if you want to buy it. Anyone who's been alive as long as I have knows what this is. Sing it with me. It's Bubble Bobble, the original. Sorry, I like that too. That's another one that gets stuck in your head forever to the end of time. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Yeah, exactly. Punch the little bastard. Fuck him. Punch the women in it too, because you can. And you don't get arrested for it. See, it's beautiful. You search around, try to find clues. Obviously, this guy doesn't know how to play, which is understandable, I guess. But this game was just a clusterfuck. I could never beat Judge Doom. My friend Steve could, though. Lucky bastard. He used a max controller to, for the turbo. For some reason, it worked. Now, this game was fucking weird. This is Gumshoe. It was a platformer that you used a zapper on for him to jump and stuff. I mean, it sounds fun in practice, but when not until you actually play the game that you're like, fuck this. I don't want to play this. I'm pretty sure it's got its fans. I'm not hating on you. It's not for me. How about that? Mighty Bomb Jack. I love Bomb Jack. It was such a simple game. Now, people piss on this game, and I don't know why. It's just Bomb Jack with added quests, like questing in it. On top of that, it has multiple endings, so what's wrong with it? Tell me in the comments, what's wrong with this game? Because I personally don't hate it. But I also love the original Bomb Jack. And then there was Bomb Jack 2, which was basically a canceled Thundercats game. Larry Bundy makes a video on that. This would be Adventures of Dino Riki. Short, but hard as hell game. I thought this was like a spin-off of Adventure Island, because it just gives out that same feel. But apparently it's its own thing. It's not a bad game too if you like run and shooter. Like Elemental Master in the Genesis, great game by the way. This would be baseball, black box baseball. For the time, I guess this was fine, but when you play it these days, it has not aged well. I still like to pop it in once in a while, just because. I can't even give a proper reason. The simplicity of it, I guess. I don't know. It's not a very good game. Bootleg Zelda 2, if I ever saw one. Rambo, obviously. Made by Pack-In Video. This music right here is a jam now. I remember running through the thing and I found this big fucking cellar spider in a cave. I'm like, the fuck is this? And you never fought a spider in the movie. They never followed the movies in these games. The fuck is this? Hold on. Where in time is Carmen Sandiego? I could be wrong. Got it! Well, the thing is, I actually have the cartridge, but I never played it, because I wanted to play it with my wife, but she never played it with me. Go figure. Dragon Spirit, the New Legend, fantastic game. I prefer this over the arcade and even TurboGrafx game. Everyone says the TurboGrafx version has better music. You're a fucking liar. The music on the NES version is just better. More melodic, more feeling involved. Or maybe I'm just biased. Great game, though, right here. This is a fantastic game. It's basically like a retelling of the Dragon Spirit story. Great game, though. I love it. I did a playthrough on my channel, so you can find it if you look it up. Alright, next video. Part 8. Here we go. I wish we got the sequel, Dragon Saber, on the NES, but we didn't. Go figure. This would be Star Force by Tecmo. And then Hudson Soft made a game to combat, because this game did really well in Japan, called Star Soldier. But this is Star Force. I can't get anywhere in this game. It's bullshit hard. I have the cartridge, though. It's a good game. It's just really hard. Yeah, you say it's a Tecon. That's what Tecmo was known back then. They were known as Tecon, not Tecmo yet. Swords and Serpents. Me and my wife played this game, and we got pretty far, but we never picked it back up to play it again. I wish we did, but she just got... Yeah, Swords and Serpents. It's a really good first-person roleplay game, though. It's well made. I like it. Mazes and all. Maybe I should just get the maps and play it alone. Okay, this is a soccer game. I have no idea. I'm just going to say international soccer. I know that's wrong. I just want to give a guess, an honest guess. I don't know what this is, though. So. Oh, this is Tecmo World Cup Soccer. Okay. So there's probably quality to be had there. Tecmo made some good sport games for the NES. Tecmo Bowl, anybody? Okay, now this was on another video, but yeah, this was Bubble Bobble 2. This was one of Title's late releases made in 1993. I guess they're doing repeats. Beats the shit out of me. So yeah, Bubble Bobble Pop 2, late release, very expensive. Title is one of the last real ones to hang on before they finally get through in the towel. So this is X-Men. Terrible, terrible game. This game was not fun in the slightest. You didn't know where the fuck to go, for starters. And secondly, everything is just like thrown on the screen. It just looks like shit thrown on the screen. And then you're expected to deal with it accordingly. Terrible game. Very terrible. I don't even know who programmed that shit. I'm guessing Bits, maybe. This is Cybernoid. I did not like this game because it's fucking... First of all, it's hard as shit. Can't figure it out. And it's also Eurostink. This is one of those games that was made on the Commodore or Amiga. You know, not to rip on it for that, but it's just, it has that Eurostink feel, and I don't like that feel. Sorry, European people. Your games suck for the most part, except Turrican maybe. This would be Time Lord. You know, I want to like this game, but finding those orbs like later on in the game was like some cryptic bullshit. I may have to like rip up a guide or find a guide and so I can play through the game legitimately that way, because there's no way I can figure that out on my own. The first stage is easy, but like I'm saying, like you go to different time zones and to get orbs you have to do like cryptic shit. It sucks. This would be Mendel's Palace. This is a fun game. You basically slide enemies into the wall, and that's pretty much it. It's fun though. It looks ridiculous, it looks kind of boring, but it's not. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. Yeah, and it was also made by Game Freak from Pokemon. I think this might have been their first game, too. I'm not entirely sure. Good game, though. I like it. Wrath of the Black Manta. This game's boring to me. I mean, you may be like, what do you mean? You're a ninja and you're shooting stars? Trust me, it gets boring very fast. Because the stages are long, and you have to rescue your kids, obviously. I don't hate it, I just think it's boring. Just my opinion. Because the stages are just far too long. The first Gradius. Gradius. I don't know how it's pronounced. I just call it Gradius, because that's all I've been calling it all my life. My favorite shooter series of all time, next to R-Type and Raiden. Amazing game. Life Force and Gradius 2 were better, obviously. I mean, I bought the cartridge from Japan, for fuck's sake, to play in my NES. Bugs Bunny Birthday Blowout. The most easiest game in the world. Seriously, you could be the dumbest motherfucker that is a stupid gamer, that is stupid upon stupid. You'll still beat this game. It's almost impossible not to not beat this game when you play it. I guess they wanted to make it easy so everyone could play through it. Maybe that's I don't know. Dino Wars. This game is fucking awesome. I wish there was a sequel to this game. Now, obviously, this guy can't play for shit. Basically, this is when you go inside the bases. But outside, you play as a dinosaur, and you just bust shit up, and it's fun. It's a good game. I mean, if you have, like, Advanced Communication Company, really, I've never heard of them. Great game, though. Basically, if you find it for cheap, or if you have an EverDrive like me, play it. It's fucking awesome. Castle of Dragon. You know, people shit on this game. I don't get the hate. I really don't. It's fine. I mean, the arcade version had that hard, like, hair metal track for the first stage, but the game was a broken mess. This actually had some kind of, I don't know, normalcy to it. I will fight anyone tooth and nail. This version's fine. The arcade version's the one that sucks. There, I said it. Get some. Oh, God, Dragon's Lair on the NES. This game is an abomination of shit. Collision detection. I mean, the animation's impressive. I mean, Sony Imaginesoft did a good job with this, with their cinematic presentation on the NES. Movie Time. That's, yeah, my bad. I don't know why I called it. Did I call it Cinemassacre? I don't know why I called it. Game sucks, though. I'm being honest. Oh, I have no idea what the fuck this is. This ain't Silent Service, is it? I don't think so, because I remember it being different. I have a copy of that game. I just never played because it sucks. It's not good. It is! I have not, dude. I had that game in my collection. I played it maybe twice. I got it for 29 cents. It sucks. Some people like that game though, so sorry. Fuck off. I don't care. This is the original Mario Brothers. You know, this game was all right for its time. I hate the jumping though. It feels off, and the movement is very slippery, and it gets annoying. But you know, in small doses, it's fine. I'd rather play Donkey Kong or Donkey Kong Jr. if we're talking, or even Popeye. Those are better games than the original Mario Brothers. Super Mario Brothers is where it's at if you want a good game. I never understand the appeal of this game. Someone needs to explain in the comments what is good about tubing. That's what this is. This is tubing. It's an arcade board by Tengen. It was a Midway Arcade game. It's on Midway Arcade Treasures 2, I believe, or the first one. What is the appeal of this game? I think it's boring and stupid, kind of. It holds no interest for me. Explain the interest. DuckTales. I mean, hey, I was raised during this time. This game was a big deal because it capsulized in the look and feel of the cartoon. I mean, it's Capcom. Capcom handled the Disney license with beaut. They took all the properties very seriously and made them well on the screen in 8-bit. So, props to Capcom. I want to say this is Rainbow Islands, but I want to say no too. It could be the other game that we didn't get here in America, at least not that I'm aware of. So Rainbow Islands, no, yes, maybe so. Parasol Star, we did not get that here in America. I can tell you that right now. But yeah, it was made by Taito. I believe that was made in Japan and PAL territories. I don't believe we got that in America. I could be wrong. Why this game's... Oh my god, this game is terrible. This is the Three Stooges. I love Three Stooges. I basically grew up on them. I had some videotapes from family members I had. Used to watch it. Them and Red Skeleton. Love the pieces. Still, to this day. I also like the cartoon of Three Stooges. You should watch that shit. It's on Tubi. Unless they took it off. I hope they didn't. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. I hate this version for one reason. You hit an enemy, you have to wait. See how he's hitting the enemy? You have to wait like a second or more to land a second hit. That pissed me off. So you know what you have to do? You have to learn the A and B button movement so you can do the swing attack so you can kill them in one hit. And try to do that with every enemy. And that's hard to do. At least it is for me. Not for everybody else, obviously. Nightmare on Elm Street. You know, this game's not bad. It has its problems, yes. But I actually prefer this over Friday the 13th. Probably because it's Rare, and I like Rare sound design. They just had this distinct sound. I mean, I know that's like UK stank, because that's what Rare is based in. But the talent is there, and I can give it credit. Oh, what is this? I have no idea. What is this? I don't recall ever seeing this. Swoon? I think I saw that for the Atari, but I never played it. I'll have to look that up and see if that was released in America, because I never saw that. What the hell is it? Is this... James Bond Jr., because they made an NES version. Yeah, I'm going to say James Bond Jr., because it looks like the SNES version. No, it's Captain Planet. Shitty game. Fuck it. I'm not good with licensed titles, mostly, unless I know the property. Now, this game is on the screen, Nightshade. Now, a lot of people like this game. It was made by Ultra Games on the NES, which was Konami. Point and click. So if you like point and clicks on the NES, this is fine. I heard a lot of good things about it. Me, I don't have enough patience for this shit. Figuring that stuff out? No. Yeah, it said Beam Software, but I'm telling you, it's Ultra... Well, they probably published it, Ultra did. This is either going to be Stadium Events, or this is going to be World Class Track. Because they're both literally the same game, just different labels. Nintendo bought that game from Bandai and said, we want to put this with our Power Pad. Stadium Events, of course. And it says World Class Track on the bottom. I mean, it's not a wrong answer, either or. That's a rare-ass game and costs a lot of money. It's not worth it either. This is some Tetris. Play Tetris, my friends. This is a bunch of bullshit. In Soviet Russia, we played chess and Tetris. So, bitch, suck my dick and play Tetris. Yeah, women love Tetris, though. They're like the highest demographic. I like Tetris too, though, and I'm not a chick, so that's that. Captain America and the Avengers. This game's bullshit hard. What I mean by that is, like, when you die, you start, like, 2 levels back, if memory serves me. I haven't played it since then, because that turned me off completely. I don't like caveats like that. But, for an NES port, or for an NES game, it's good. For original game, because they wanted to give the license to NES, while the other the other versions got to beat them up in the arcade. Good old Bible Adventures. No, I like fucking playing Baby Moses and throwing him in the fucking river, because that shit's funny to me. But for an actual, like, yeah, Bible Adventures, throw it in the water. Throw Baby Moses in the water, please. You suck. Okay, you threw the little prick, but I wanted you to drown the bastard. This would be Codename Viper. It was sincerely a Rolling Thunder clone, which confuses me. Why did Capcom make this like that? I mean, Rolling Thunder was unlicensed, so they wanted to give NES gamers a licensed version of Rolling Thunder. I mean, I don't know the reason behind it. It's not a bad game. It's just you die in 2 hits, so it gets tough. And it gets tough quick. So, alrighty. Well, I did pretty well. I wasn't perfect, but like I said, I don't know every game. I try to get as many games as I can, and sometimes I fail. Other times I succeed. So, I'm going to go ahead and get this uploaded for you guys to watch, and I hope you enjoy it for what it is. If you have any comments, anything you want to say about any of these games, have you had any memories with them? Have you rented any of these? Have you played them? Do you love any of them? I mean, I'd like to hear that kind of stuff from you guys. So if you have anything you would like to say on that, please feel free. And I always respond to everybody that writes me. So I'll do that for you, as always. Anyways, I am Forever Retro 82. I am signing off. You guys keep gaming, keep loving each other, and keep it retro. Until the next time we all see each other. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Please do. Take care.
Thank you for watching my video. If you liked what you saw and would like to support my channel, please consider being a patron. I'll put your name up with these fine folks who have donated to this channel, and that would be awesome to have you on board. If not, that's entirely up to you. I hope you have a good day and take care.